invented Cadillac Ranch? I went there the other day. I've been there quite a few times, but it reminds me always that if you don't know why it's there, then it's not going to have the same meaning as if you just go and look at a bunch of cars. And that's what it is. It's a bunch of cars. We're three guys from San Francisco that were art enthusiasts. They called themselves the Ant Farm. And they got this idea that they wanted to do a roadside attraction with Cadillacs ranging from 1949 to 1964. And the reason for it is because they wanted to show the progression of the tail fins through those years. A lot of research, I guess. They finally connected with Stanley Marsh III, who was a billionaire from Amarillo, Texas. And he really liked the idea, so he funded it, and he gave them a wheat field to put the cars in. They are in chronological order, and they are in the ground at a nose first at a 60-degree angle to be like the Pyramid of Gaza in Egypt. In 1974, when they were originally put in the ground, they were right on Route 66 in the wheat field. Well, Amarillo grew and Route 66 kind of went away in most places. So they were moved to their current location, which is in a cow pasture right on I-40. They were painted their original colors, but over time people began to scratch their names in it, and somehow someone got the bright idea, let's spray paint them. So the spray painting tradition came, and the artists actually encouraged it because it increased the artsy part about it. There are so many layers of paint on there that some people estimate that there are 2 to 3 inches of paint in some places. They have been painted the same color a few times as a reset over the years. In 2003, they were painted a flat black, all of them in remembrance of one of the people from the ant farm who passed away. At another time, they were painted all pink for Wendy Marsh's birthday. That would be Stanley's wife. In 2005, they were painted a neon pink to bring awareness to breast cancer. In 2024, they were actually painted a primer gray as a 50-year reset. Once they were painted all white for a television commercial. They were also used as a backdrop for a movie, the Pixar movie. And most recently, in 2025, they were painted all red, the red color of the American flag in remembrance of Charlie Kirk. If you go there, it's not if, when you go there, you're going to be one of the estimated 1 to 2 million people who visit Cadillac Ranch every single year. Do not expect to find any gift shops or any restaurants or any restrooms. Nothing. There's nothing there. It's open 24/7. It's free admission. You do have to walk a couple hundred yards from the service road of I-40 back to the Cadillacs through the cow pasture. A few things to remember. Paint only the cars. Don't paint the ground. Don't paint the crops in the field, or don't paint the fences or the concrete barriers or the road, and those are covered with graffiti, so nobody actually followed that instruction. Remember to take your empty paint cans with you. Some people leave their paint cans there if they're half full so that they come for the next person that can use them. I noticed that somebody had put garbage cans there now, so you could throw those into the garbage can, and somebody apparently comes and gets them. Do not get attached to what you paint on there, because in 10 or 20 minutes it may be gone. The best time to go is at sunrise, because that's when the sun is shining just right, so you get the paint colors in all their fullest for your photographs. And there is one thing that you really need to remember, and don't forget this: check the wind before you go. Amarillo has a lot of wind, and if you go there on a day when there's strong wind, then you may in fact just get painted. I should probably throw this in too. There are no signs. You won't know what exit to get off. I don't know how many cars pass Cadillac Ranch in a day on I-40, going back and forth, back and forth. But there's so many people that go by it and just never stop. My daughter has lived in Amarillo for years, and she told me the other day she hadn't been there for 25 years. It's just down the road, and it changes every single day, every single time. The day that I went, there weren't that many people there, but I have been there when it was packed. It was crowded. So put it on your list as a place that you have to visit in the United States. It is an icon, and it will probably be there forever. Thanks for joining me, and I really appreciate that. I hope you've enjoyed this video and all of the visuals that I gave you, and I'm really excited about it. You can tell. I love Cadillac Ranch. Anyway, until next time, peace.